Yo, 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 what's up, my dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to the channel where we talk all things gnarly, from waves to wicked surf spots around the globe. Today, we're about to embark on a righteous ride through the top 10 surfing places on this planet we call Earth. Whether you're a seasoned shredder or just a grom getting your feet wet, this list is going to have you stoked to pack your bags, grab your board, and chase those dream waves. And hey, if you're digging the vibe, make sure to smash that like button. And if you're thinking of planning a trip, check out the links in the description below to support the channel. Now let's drop in. First up, we've got to pay respect to Pipeline in Oahu, Hawaii. Hands down one of the gnarliest and most iconic waves on the planet. Pipeline isn't just a surf spot, it's a rite of passage. Imagine threading through a cavernous tube of water with the reef just inches below. Totally radical, right? But hold up, Pipeline's not for the faint-hearted. If you're not experienced, maybe stick to watching from the shore with a pineapple smoothie in hand, because this wave is as heavy as it gets. And while you're there, don't forget to soak in that aloha spirit and chow down on some loco moco, just the fuel you need after a day of charging the waves. Next, we're heading to Teahupo'o in Tahiti. Pronounced Chopo by those in the know, this spot is famous for its crystal-clear waves that'll leave you speechless, or breathless if you're not careful. Teahupo'o is a monstrous, thick-lipped barrel that crashes down onto a shallow reef. It's beautiful, it's deadly, and it's the stuff of legends. Surfers from all over the world come here to test their mettle, but don't be fooled by the postcard-perfect surroundings. When the swell is up, this place is all business. If you're looking to experience the magic of Teahupo'o, make sure you're ready to throw yourself over the ledge with total commitment. Now let's cruise down to Jeffreys Bay, or J Bay as the cool kids call it. This South African gem is famous for its insanely long, fast right-hand point breaks. Seriously, you can catch a wave here and ride it for days. Okay, maybe not days, but it'll feel like it. J Bay is all about precision and speed, so get ready to channel your inner speed demon and race down the line. The consistency here is unreal, with epic waves all year round. Plus, you might even catch a glimpse of some local wildlife, maybe a few dolphins, or if you're really lucky, a shark or two. Kidding, kidding. After a session, make sure to grab a braai, that's a BBQ for the uninitiated, and kick back with the locals. They're some of the friendliest folks you'll meet. All right, mates, grab your sunnies and slap on some sunscreen because we're off to the Gold Coast in Australia. This place isn't just a surf spot, it's a full-blown surfer's paradise. With miles of beaches and endless surf, you've got your pick of the litter here. From the super chill vibes of Snapper Rocks to the high-performance waves at Kira, the Gold Coast has something for every level of surfer. The water's warm, the waves are consistent, and the locals, well, they've got that laid-back Aussie charm that makes you want to never leave. And when you're not surfing, there's plenty to do, like hitting up the nightlife in Surfer's Paradise or taking a bushwalk in the nearby hinterlands. Just remember, it's Australia, so keep an eye out for the occasional kangaroo or gulp, one of those massive spiders they're always talking about. But no worries, mate, the waves are worth it. Let's keep this wave train rolling all the way to the island of the gods, Bali, Indonesia. Specifically, Uluwatu. This place is like the holy grail for surfers, with epic waves breaking under towering cliffs. Uluwatu is known for its super consistent left-handers, which break over a coral reef, offering some of the most epic rides of your life. And let's not forget the scenery. This spot is absolutely stunning, with temples perched on cliffs and sunsets that'll take your breath away. After a long session, you can chill at one of the clifftop warungs, that's a local cafe, with a cold bintang in hand, watching the sun dip below the horizon. The Balinese culture is warm and welcoming, and the island itself is a paradise on land as much as it is in the water. Now, my dudes, we can't do a top 10 list without showing some love to my home state of California. And where better to represent than Trestles down in SoCal? Trestles is the ultimate playground for surfers, offering a mix of lefts and rights that are just about as rippable as it gets. It's no wonder Trestles has hosted more surf contests than you can shake a stick at. It's a world-class wave that delivers day in and day out. But Trestles isn't just about the waves, it's about the whole experience. You've got to make the trek down the trail, board under your arm, dodging the occasional snake or two. Don't worry, they're mostly harmless. Once you get there, it's all about the community. Surfers from all over the world come here to get their share, and the vibe is super chill. Just don't forget to bring your A game, because this wave can get pretty crowded. Bonjour, mes amis. Time to take a little trip to Europe, specifically to the surfing capital of France, Osagor. This place is famous for its beach breaks that produce some seriously heavy barrels. We're talking punchy, hollow waves that can rival some of the best spots in the world. If you're looking to get barreled out of your mind, Osagor is where it's at. But don't let the high-performance waves fool you. Osagor is also known for its charming French vibes. After you're done getting pitted, head into town for some fresh baguettes, cheese, and maybe a glass of wine. It's the perfect way to unwind after a day of intense surfing. All right, next stop, Paradise. We're heading to Cloudbreak in Fiji, a wave that's as beautiful as it is powerful. Located on a reef a few miles offshore, Cloudbreak is one of the most sought-after waves in the world. It's got everything a surfer could dream of. Long, powerful lefts that barrel down the line, all set against the backdrop of crystal-clear tropical water. What more could you ask for? But don't let the postcard-perfect setting fool you. Cloudbreak is serious business. When it's firing, this wave can dish out some heavy wipeouts, so make sure you're ready to handle the power. And when you're done, you can kick back at one of Fiji's luxury resorts, sipping a coconut drink with your toes in the sand. Now that's what I call living the dream. Now, before we hit our last two picks, let's give a shout out to a few more epic spots that didn't quite crack the top 10, but are totally worth a visit. Rincon, Puerto Rico, known as the Caribbean Pipeline, Rincon offers warm water, consistent waves, and a laid-back island vibe that's perfect for chill surfers looking to escape the cold. Noosa Heads, Australia. With its perfect point breaks and chilled-out atmosphere, Noosa is a go-to for longboarders looking to cruise on some of the smoothest waves around. Supertubes, Portugal, located in Peniche, Supertubes lives up to its name, offering fast, hollow waves that will have you screaming down the line. Plus, the Portuguese cuisine is off the charts. Waikiki, Hawaii, the birthplace of modern surfing, Waikiki is perfect for beginners and longboarders. The waves are mellow, the water is warm, and the views of Diamond Head are simply iconic. La Gravière, France, another French gem. La Gravière is known for its powerful beach breaks that produce some seriously heavy barrels, perfect for those looking to get pitted. G'day again, mates. We're heading back to the land down under, this time to Bells Beach in Victoria. Bells is a legendary spot on the Australian surf scene, known for its long, rolling right-handers that are perfect for carving. The waves here are super consistent, especially during the Aussie autumn, which is why it's the home of the Rip Curl Pro, one of the most prestigious surf competitions in the world. Bells Beach isn't just about the waves, though, it's about the history. This spot has been a cornerstone of surf culture for decades and is considered the surf capital of Australia. Surrounded by stunning coastal scenery, Bells Beach offers not just epic rides but also a deep connection to the roots of surfing. Whether you're there to catch some epic waves or to soak up the rich surf history, Bells Beach is an absolute must on any surfer's list. For our final stop on this epic surf tour, we're heading back to California, to a place that's not for the faint-hearted, Mavericks. Located just north of Half Moon Bay, Mavericks is home to some of the biggest, baddest waves you'll find anywhere on the planet. We're talking 25-foot-plus monsters that will humble even the most seasoned big wave surfers. When the conditions are right, this place turns into a gladiator arena, where only the bravest dare to paddle out. What makes Mavericks so intense is not just the size of the waves, but the power. These waves are cold, heavy, and unpredictable, breaking over a deep reef that's notorious for holding you down longer than you'd like. If you're not an expert, it's best to watch from the safety of the shore, where you can still get an adrenaline rush just from seeing these beasts in action. And hey, if you're lucky, you might catch the Mavericks Invitational, where the best big wave surfers from around the globe come to battle it out. And there you have it, my friends. 10 of the most epic surf spots on the planet, plus a few honorable mentions to keep the stoke alive. Whether you're planning your next surf trip or just dreaming of catching the perfect wave, these spots are sure to get your heart racing and your board waxed up. Remember, if you're thinking of checking any of these places out for yourself, be sure to hit up the links in the description to help support the channel and maybe even score a deal or two on your travels. And don't forget to subscribe for more gnarly content coming your way. Until next time, keep it salty, keep it stoked, and I'll catch you out there on the next set.